Mansa Musa, the richest man in human history. But behind the legend is a story far more dramatic than the gold, more unbelievable than the numbers, and more important than the iconography. He became emperor of the Mali Empire in 1312, one of the greatest empires of West Africa at the time. Mali controlled half of the world's gold supply at the time, half of the global supply. From the Sahara Desert to the Atlantic Ocean, cities like Timbuktu and Gao were the centers of learning, trade, and culture. But what made Mansa Musa famous was his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. It wasn't just a trip, it was a global event. Musa traveled with over 60,000 people, including soldiers, scholars, slaves, officials, and greats. He carried so much gold that he destroyed the economy of Egypt by giving too much of it away. Gold prices crashed for more than 10 years. Imagine being so rich that when you donate money, you trigger inflation in a foreign country. That's exactly what he did. Along the way, he built mosques, funded scholars, and turned Timbuktu into the intellectual capital of Africa. The Sankore University he built had tens of thousands of manuscripts covering astronomy, medicine, mathematics, philosophy, and law. Scholars from across the Islamic world traveled to Mali to study. At its height, Timbuktu had more books than most European cities. Mansa Musa didn't just spread money, he built systems. He connected Mali to the global trade, strengthened justice systems, expanded education, and turned West Africa into one of the world's great civilizations. But here's the part most people don't know. Mansa Musa should never have been king. He only became king because the previous ruler, Abu Bakr II, abdicated the throne and disappeared at sea while trying to explore the Atlantic Ocean. He did this with over 2,000 ships. Yes, West Africans were attempting transatlantic exploration almost 200 years before Christopher Columbus. And Mansa Musa himself admitted it. He told Cairo scholars that he was only king because his predecessor had sailed west and never returned. So the richest man in history was actually the backup plan, the man who took the throne after an African attempted to cross the Atlantic Ocean. The question is, should the story we all know be about Mansa Musa or about the man who tried to reach America before the rest of the world? Have you heard that story before? Let me know in the comment box.